But man, that would suck so bad to donate that much and then be like, crap, what did I just do? Well, you bought somebody a new mouse or something. Better start my car.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Hope Bill don't run us over. Shouldn't say anything. Me and Bill had a run in at Myrtle Beach.
Peyton, you sounded like you were in the next room.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah, me and Bill had a run in at Myrtle Beach, and I had some not so nice words to say to him, and then he ended up getting wrecked, and I basically said, "Ha ha, that's what you get." And then he see my video, and he was like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "I didn't mean to hit you." You know, of course, he never really said it was his fault either. I felt like he ran in there way too hard. But anyway, water under the bridge now.
Line
But
up
it was
on
kind
the
of funny.
inside. Pit road is closed.
So we might be a little slower here at the initial get-go because we did change our setup. But I'm hoping it's going to be more consistent over the course of the run.
Blinking a little bit there, Paul, eh?
One lap to green.
Go ahead and take our tires off just in case we have to pit
Yeah,
for
it's 'cause of
whatever
my...
reason.
Oh, okay, yeah, it just happened again there.
Oh, I've got to turn my caps on, it looks like. No? Well, yep, it's not on. That's fine. Won't worry about it. Sea of Thieves.
Get ready.
That looks
Going
pretty
green.
cool. Here we go.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
That was pretty
Clear
close, actually.
outside.
Okay, so we might be a little slower initially. We're just trying to hold him up. There goes Bill, reckon, already. Sucks. Hate that for him.
Thanks, Kyle.
Didn't get you, Bill, bud. You were loose. You spun out. I got no contact.
No, there was contact.
Must have been net code, man. I swear, bud, if I would have hit you, I would have said sorry.
It's going to be really, really hard to pass anybody here. We went super high there. Hi, Drew. Make sure you bet, brother. Don't forget. Good. Awesome. Well, so far, we're looking pretty good for our third place finish. Ooh, Sean got up there into the wall a little bit.
Go ahead by you, Peyton. That guy's pretty loose.
Thank you.
Oh man, Sean, he's kind of worrying me there. It looked like he almost overcorrected it. Just kind of sitting back here and watching. I'm hoping that they don't wreck right in front of us. Oh man, he is sideways.
The next car's the leader. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Oh no.
I don't know if that was me or not. If
It was.
Sorry.
Yeah, definitely was you.
Yeah, definitely.
Car
I
outside.
tried letting you gather it up there,
Clear.
Mark. I was hoping you didn't overcorrect like that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's all good. I know it was unintentional.
Car stopped ahead.
It was definitely unintentional on my part too.
Oh, I know, Sean. It's fine.
Car inside.
I can't believe
Stay
there's going to
high.
be 4
There's a car on the low
accidents
side.
on the wall, right?
Clear inside. Car inside.
I don't know how many positions we
Still
lost
there.
there. Sean's a good guy. I can't get
Clear
mad at him for that.
inside.
You just disappeared for half a lap there, Paul.
Man, our tires are cooked. Like, it never fails. We have the worst luck now racing anything.
I don't understand why my damn car is so loose off the corner. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I changed my stagger way back before this race because I kind of figured that was going to happen.
I couldn't wait for my car to free up. It finally freed up.
Got to let these tires cool off so
But
we
now
can
I'm
go.
fucking 4 seconds behind.
God, where are we even freaking
Yeah, I
at?
guess I'm gonna just put my
Ninth.
stagger
Oh my
at
God,
freaking
you gotta be
0.
kidding.
I mean, shit, I can't go much slower. 50
Jeez,
pound
man.
rear spring split. I mean, shit, I keep going down on that. I mean, I don't know.
Try your gear. Just change your gear.
I know we
I
can
never
gain some
even
spots
come
back,
close
but
to
really,
getting
I did
shit.
not know I was
I
going to
mean,
be all the way back
I
to
run low
ninth. I
gear.
didn't know that many people passed me.
Well, then what your car's doing is what mine was doing earlier in the week. You're going in, it's actually over-rotating before you're even
starting
on
to cool off
throttle,
a
so it
little
has
bit.
nothing to do with any of that shit. It's, you're like your right front is like digging in, your ass end's just trying to pass you out. I'll send you mine after if you want to try it again, work with it, do whatever.
Still there. Clear outside.
But this whole week, I struggled too, and then I was like, fuck it, I started from scratch. Just build a whole new one.
Yeah, this is my 3rd one this week.
Yeah, but I bet you're right
Yeah,
back
I can
to
get
where
back to
you
fifth.
were.
Oh,
the
geez,
first
somebody
two.
just nailed the wall behind us. I think we can get back. It's just these tires are not very good right now, so I'm having to really,
I
really
went
be
a
careful on
completely
them.
That
different
car's
route.
a lap down.
Are you behind me, Paul?
Yeah.
Where are you going, dude?
Inside.
Good lord.
Clear.
Who was in back? What do you mean, who was in back? I just can't hardly get on
Okay,
throttle
we're
here.
halfway to the
I mean, we're
finish.
catching these guys. And we still got 25 laps to go, so we should be able to get back to 5th unless somebody does something really stupid. But, man, that just sucks. Definitely had a second place car there.
What are we doing here, 12? What are we doing here?
Fastest car on the track. That's good to know. Tires are junk.
Yeah, I decided to go with basing this off my Thompson setup, and my long run pace is much better than it was before. But the short run part of it sucks, but I've had, I don't know, this track seems to just chew up setups though.
Alright, let me buy a 9.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high
Yeah,
side.
Sean, your car is
Clear
like it doesn't
outside.
have a sway bar.
There's 20 more laps.
No, maybe not. I mean, if we can finish, it depends on what you bet, Hydro. Did you bet first? First is probably a losing bet most of the time when you're in a top split race. Unless there's everybody in there is really low. God, quit doing this, car. Come on. These two guys up here going up wrecking each other. Yeah, I think we can make it back top 5. Both these guys in front of us were faster than. And if I can get around them, that's the thing.
They made one change from last race to this race, and all it was a single tire pressure, one click. This car is so different.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Outside.
I see you, Mark.
Keep low. Stay low.
I appreciate all the extra room, fellas.
Still there. Clear outside.
Alright, back to 5th.
You're in 5th.
Yeah, you obviously have pace if you were able to spin and get back up here, so I'm not going to hold you up too long.
Yeah, I don't think I hit anything. It just killed the tires.
A lap down.
I feel like I'm driving on ice. But the good thing is, everybody else is driving on ice too. And it kind of helps us a little bit because it's helping us cut the turn, you know, so especially right here. We just have to wait and get on throttle after it's pointed straight. See where this guy's gonna go here.
Outside.
Good God, come on, dude.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear.
So if any of you guys ever play iRacing, if you're a lapped car, just hold your line. Don't dart across the track.
Car down low. Car
You know, if you hold your line, I know where you're going to go. That's the thing. If you don't hold your line, I don't know where you're going to go. And we're going to, either you're going to wreck me or I'm going to wreck you. Because I'm going high and then all of a sudden you decide to go high to get out of my way. Stay on bottom, stay on top, no matter where you're at, just stay there. Don't dart back and forth. That annoys me so bad. I don't understand I mean, I get why people try to move out of a faster car's way, but really, I mean, you're so much better off just sitting where you're at.
Thank you, bro.
Man, I wish we could catch Kyle up here. He's way, way too far up ahead of us.
Thank you.
And I'm trying to baby it, you know, because I don't want to spin the thing out, and I'm really, really close to spinning it out coming out of 4. Or right there in the apex. Number 1, ruin the race, and number 2, try and save a wreck and turn back into traffic and wreck half the field. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. You try not to high side it, but
You've got
sometimes
5 laps to go.
there's not much you can do. I could have saved that one if I could have got the brakes just the right time and let off and got it rolling forward, but I think I let off a little bit too late. And it just decided to just cut back the other way. I'm just glad I didn't hit the wall and could spin it on back around.
That car's a lap down.
Oh man, you're right, it really does. Well, these tracks that have this,
You've got 2 laps to go.
the way and this track's the same way as Five Flags, it has that banking that's like progressive. So you get down on that seam there where the banking changes and it gets a little bit loose, and then when you try to correct it, it's like that right front grabs that high banking and it just pulls it that way, you know? So he did it right that time, staying to the
You just got
bottom.
the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. Clear.
We'll have to run this race again. I think we definitely are fast enough to finish a better finish than this. I'm not faster.
One of these races, Nathan, I'll
Can't
be able
faster,
to battle
not faster
out
than the
even
leader, I
out
don't
double.
think, but
Good win.
I think I probably could have finished second.
Yeah, good race, guys. Good
We'll take a
race.
top 5. Fought back and got a little bit, so hopefully we don't lose too many points here.
Paul and Mark, y'all know
There's
I'm
the
not
flag,
going to
it's
wreck over. I guess I just shoved the nose or
Great
something.
job,
I
you
don't
did
even
really
know.
well.
I'm gonna look at it though.
Don't worry about it, Sean. I was saying right before this race, because I mean, you're in the same Discord group I'm in, so I know you're not going to wreck anybody. And we were saying how good what you were to race with, so it's not a problem, man. Don't even sweat it. Accidents happen. Me and Bill had a run in at Myrtle Beach a while back, so it's fine. I had to get that in there, you know.
If you want to grab it and, maybe try something a little different, see if,
So let's
help
go
you out a
back.
little bit.
I'll take
say
a
you
look
didn't
at
get
it,
some?
definitely.
You didn't
I mean,
get
my
what,
one
Red? You didn't get
setup
what,
was a high stagger
Hydro?
setup. Then I tried, a lower stagger
Go
setup.
back to the very beginning of this race and see.
I've tried to set up, where my ride heights are switched with higher on the left and on the right. I've tried all sorts of stuff.
Oh, dude,
Those
that was
springs
ridiculous.
split. I mean,
Hey, thanks, man.
High spring split,
It's
high cross.
we preserved IR. I hope we still gained a little bit, but I would be
It's
surprised.
awesome.
We probably lost a little bit there.
Yeah,
There goes Bill.
during the
No,
week,
this guy said
Beginning
he
of the
didn't
week,
touch
I had,
Bill. He might
I
have.
go in the
He's pretty
corner and then
close.
right in the center, off the throttle, like not even
See
on
here.
throttle, it was wanting to come around.
Let's go to rear
And I
bumper.
went
Where's that at?
totally different direction with the sway bar and shit like that. And now
Rear
it's
nose.
like, I actually have a sway bar.
So he said he didn't touch Bill. Boy, it looks like he. Oh yeah, he just barely touched him. I think it probably was a little bit of net code, but
And I can fix it.
he definitely
but,
touched him.
I can't be competitive. I guess I'm just
So-
not going to race anymore until I figure it out. I keep thinking maybe I've gotten it fixed. I'll run about 20 or 30 laps in practice or something. Oh my God, I shoved way up the hill there. That was awful. My bad.
the problem too is like you're doing all these laps in practice and shit, dude. Like you gotta base it off of what the track just did. Like, you know, it was 87 degrees and the track, you know, your car got real free. So, you know, you're going to these practice rooms, you're spending 2 hours in a practice, but it's totally different. You know, and you're overthinking so much.
Yeah, and like I said, I noticed that in practice it was getting a little bit looser. So I run 2 15-lap runs in practice, and one I had my stagger set at 1,250, and then I set it next time at 1,000, which your setup's going to be different. But I was a little bit slower dropping my stagger back, but I was running lap times that were more of an average. They averaged out around 18.4, I think it was. So I was gaining towards the end, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I know to check their temperature and stuff like that, and you know, every time.
I'm gonna try to race again here in just a minute if I can find
I'll
something
check
that we can race real quick.
Tire temps and stuff like that. And,
Probably race.
I'll
I
adjust
don't know.
my
It's
car. That's what I
3:45.
really
So
learned
let's
is
see if
I'll
something's gonna
adjust
start.
my car
If we can find something at 4 o'clock, then
you
we'll
know,
race
what
up at
it
4
did
o'clock.
during the race.
If not, we'll have to come back later and race something later on.
No, that's not what I didn't mean like that.
So let's see where he shoved up here.
I don't know. Never mind.
You talking about the new weather change?
So
where,
right here.
You know,
Right here we're
I
running
don't know
all
what they're calling
pretty
it.
good, and I try to pass him on the high side, and yeah, like he said, he just shoved up.
The track temperature and the humidity.
He did. He went
and
way.
just
I mean,
go
he had
right
the whole.
And then what you'll do is go into
Basically
a
shoved up a
practice
lane
room
and a half.
And set those same parameters.
I mean, way up there. Look at this.
And then practice off that. Especially
He
if
just
your
pushed
car is
all the
not
way up there
really
into me.
Here at this particular race.
Yeah, I thought I'd give him plenty of room there.
Then you'll have kind of apples to apples to work with.
And then I tried saving it, and then just yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Just
what I'm saying. I'm
high-sided
aware
it.
of that.
Locked it
I
down,
mean,
and thank God I didn't hit the
and I'm
wall, because
aware
I
of
would have killed it
anticipating
probably.
it, you know,
But
getting hotter or cooler. You know,
just kind of
depending
spun
on
it on back around here once we
what you think the
once we
track's
were
gonna
clearing
do.
traffic.
mean,
I didn't
don't
realize
know.
that many cars
I'm trying
passed
to
us.
like genuinely figure out what you're trying to tell me, Paul. Oh well, he disconnected.
When
All right,
is your
guys.
car
Well,
loose?
let me
Is it
let's back out
center
here.
off
Actually,
or just
before we
off?
back out, I'm gonna get a screenshot of this real quick because that's gonna be the
This one is
thumbnail.
everything I've been doing is just loose off or either slow. Well, no, my first setup was fine.
You can listen
It
to
just I
listen
struggled
to Sean try to figure out what's
at
going on
times
with his
I'd get
car.
it fast, and at times it wouldn't be fast. As I would try to fix that teeter-tot deal. This setup is just wicked. It just snaps on
Look at that.
exit.
Beautiful
It's,
shot.
it's super fast, but it just snaps, and it won't last. And, I mean,
All right.
I've dropped all the way down to 0.5.
Rap. Let's see how many points we gained and or lost. Hopefully not too many. I imagine we lost a little bit, but I don't think we should pretty much break even, I think, if I had to guess. All right, so finished 5th. Yeah, we lost 9. So that's not even a big deal at all. I mean, I would rather gain 9, obviously, but you know, do I do my own setups? No, not really. I mean, okay, so I'm the member of a team called A51, and another iRacer named Aaron Rogers is the owner of that. And we have a lot of guys in there that make setups. Aaron makes setups. What I do is I'll usually take one of their setups, like the base setup, and then I'll try to adjust it from there, kind of to how I drive. The setup I was using this one was one Aaron made, and he made it basically 100% of it. The only thing I adjusted was the stagger. I can adjust cars pretty good to be fairly fast, not as fast as some of the really fast guys, but I can't make a base setup. I've tried. Like I don't know what to do, where to start, like from scratch.